Hey Blades fans, welcome back to Hertz Arena and another Florida Everblades pregame show. Happy Country Night. I'm Hannah Jo Groves alongside Jake Maurice. Jake, I figured I'd wear the hat tonight because you wore one on Wednesday.
Yeah, it looks good. Very fitting.
Yeah, I couldn't let you have all the hat glory here. So Jake, the Blades secured their playoff spot with a 4-2 win over the Savannah Ghost Pirates on Wednesday. What was looking good from them?
I mean, everything, right? They scored a goal, shorthanded, power play, even strength. They were dominant in all facets of the ice, had 20 more shots than the Ghost Pirates. It was a clear difference in the caliber of teams on the ice, and that's why the Everblades became the first team to lock in their playoff spot.
So exciting. And we've talked before about how the Blades have had trouble on the power play. How would you assess their performance, especially on Wednesday?
Super strong. I mean, they had one power play goal on 5 attempts, but they had 14 shots throughout the power plays overall. And even the ones where they didn't score, they just were moving the puck so well, getting great chances. Keith Kincaid, he held them in all the way as best he could. But eventually the Blades were able to break through with a big one late in the third period to take a multi-goal lead, which ended up standing as the game winner.
Yeah.
So the power play getting rewarded, and I'm really glad that it did, because it can be frustrating when your power play's in a slump and now you're doing the right things, but you're still not getting any goals. They got one late, and it ended up being a huge one.
Right. Frustrating for the fans, too. You know, you want to get excited for the power play, but in the past it's been really hard to get anything good from it. So the Blades showing that, hey, they can still get it done. And Jake, now they've made it into the playoffs, but there's still regular season games to go. What is the atmosphere like in the locker room in terms of motivation?
Well, you have to keep it motivated, because right now South Carolina Stingrays are only 1 point behind the Blades for the top spot in the South Division. So just because they've got the X next to their name doesn't mean you can afford to sit back, right? There's home ice to play for the first 2 rounds to make sure that you're playing in front of this Hertz Arena crowd in a potential Game 6, Game 7 scenario.
So after Wednesday night's game, our Camille got to talk to Kyle Newber, who had a great game on Wednesday. So let's hear from them.
How would you describe the energy in the locker room after Wednesday's game?
Well, you know, obviously we just played a game, so a couple guys are tired. You know, it's right around bedtime. So I think that probably had more energy before the game. I think, you know, obviously we're really happy to get the win and head into today, starting off the week right. But like energy level, like I was ready for bed at that point.
How does the fact that you guys clinched playoffs shape how you approach tonight?
Hey, last 2 years, like we clinched at the end of the year. So I think that now we got it out of the way. You know, if it feels good, obviously that's the goal. I think every single year we know we're going to make playoffs, and so I think that's like a second goal. You know, obviously like we got eyes on the prize.
In a game like this one, how do you aim to keep the momentum, especially with the road stretch coming up?
I think we just take it like day by day. You know, get pucks in, back check, forecheck. You know, do the things that make us win a hockey game, and hopefully, you know, that translates to a win.
Thanks, Camille. I also got to talk to Carson Gusevich. This will be his first playoff run with the Everblades after the game on Wednesday night. Let's take a look at that.
Just when you come in with a lot of speed, give a little head fake, go around them. That's kind of the plan there, and it worked.
Carson, you and your team are in the 2025 Kelly Cup playoffs. This is your first one with the Everblades. What runs through your mind when I tell you that?
It's about time. I mean, no, we've earned it, but we're just getting started.
What do you want to say to this Wednesday night crowd?
I can't believe it. When I was in the tunnel down there, I couldn't believe it, honestly. Thanks, everyone, for coming out. That was an unreal atmosphere tonight.
All right, Jake, now is the time for the Direct Effect Marketing 3 keys of the game. How can the Blades get it done?
Well, getting lots of shots again. They had 41 in the win on Wednesday, and the Blades this year, they've been excellent at outshooting their opponents, coming out on the right side of that battle, so doing that again is important. Coach talked about earlier today, getting guys towards the front of the net, getting inside positioning in the attacking zone. That's where the Blades did a lot of their good work on Wednesday. And then finally, we've talked about it, you can't stay complacent. We've got 13 more games to go, and it can be easy to look ahead towards the playoffs and just say, I'll be ready when we get there. No, the way to get ready for when you get there is to keep playing hard all the way down the stretch, starting with tonight.
Gotta stay sharp. Gotta stay sharp. All right, well, Blades fans, next up is warm-ups, and then it's the Savannah Ghost Pirates versus your Florida Everblades. We'll see you soon.